SmackDown was in London today, so it was on early on international Netflix. So I got to watch it early. And by the way, the reason why there was a Raw review is because I was sick. I've been sick for the last week, and on Monday I didn't feel well enough to record it. So yeah, I do know what happened, but I just can't make a review. But it's Friday, and I finally feel a little bit better, so I can make a review of SmackDown. So I won't be high energy, but it's something. So we did see Randy Orton come in for his qualifying match against The Miz. But the show started off with Drew McIntyre and I believe Scott, I think, obviously Pipe Bags, I think. I forget what they're called. But Drew McIntyre's first entrance as champion with the new Undisputed WWE Championship. Right there, he comes out with the title around him, gets on the top rope, poses with it, and I won't lie, he looks good with it, but not as good as Cody Rhodes. Goes by the fans and celebrates by them. Grabs the microphone and says that he beat Cody Rhodes and he's been praying for this and it happened. Then he turns on the crowd after saying, "Where were you guys when I was screwed by CM Punk? Where were you guys? Where were you guys? There was a We Want Drew movement. There was no of those. And now you guys cheer for me? I'm the only one that's ever believed in myself." And Drew basically says that he's the only one that's believed in himself and that the crowd doesn't care about him. And the crowd immediately started chanting, "CM Punk, CM Punk." Drew continues on his path and says whatever he says. And then he moves on to Cody Rhodes and says, "You're a former champion." And just keeps rubbing that in. And then Randy Orton comes out. Drew says, "You're here to congratulate me, right?" Randy says, "Nope. You know I don't like you. I've beaten you for that championship before. And that's not going to happen. And I'm going to beat you again for it when I win this qualifying match and win Saturday night's main event." And he says, "I'm going to beat you, blah, blah, blah." But then Jacob Fatu comes and immediately attacks Drew, throws him against the table, but Drew hits him on an LED ring post. Then Drew tries to gets away, and Jacob Fatu follows him. Then Randy gets hit with the skull-crushing finale by The Miz to start their match. And this also adds on to the who attacked Jacob Fatu. Because I don't know. I don't know if it's Drew. I don't know if it's Cody. It also could be Randy Orton. Who really knows who attacked Jacob Fatu? But whoever did will pay. But I will say this Miz versus Randy Orton match was a pretty solid match, I won't lie. Because, The Miz got some punches in, but didn't really last long because Randy hit him with a big clothesline. Hits him with his classic apron thing, and with another apron thing, and a classic hanging DDT. But Miz, out of nowhere, reverses an RKO for a skull-crushing finale for the 1-2. Then Randy, I don't even know what this is, honestly. Oh, this is a roll-up. But then Randy hits The Miz with an RKO for the 1-2-3. And Randy advances to the Fatal 4-Way at Saturday night's main event. So congratulations to Randy. I think he's going to be staring at the title for a little bit longer. But Drew McIntyre runs into Ilya Dragunov and it says that he's gonna face him for the title at the Royal Rumble. And Drew says, "I'm gonna beat you, but I can't right now because Manic Man is chasing after me, and I did not attack Jacob Fatu. So I don't think Drew is the one who did, because why would he lie? Like, I don't understand why he would lie. So I don't think it's Drew. I don't think it's Cody either, because Cody's my GOAT. So I don't think he would do that. So I don't know who it would be, honestly. But we did have a Wyatt 6 video package that said Bo Dallas basically said that the lantern isn't as important as Solo thinks it is. So, yeah. WWE is finally planting seeds in the Charlexa stuff. Because Alexa Bliss was questioning Charlotte Flair if Charlotte was sick, or was sick, last week. So, this is interesting. They're finally doing the, planting those seeds for the breakup that's eventually going to happen. But if they do the breakup, who would you like to see as the babyface and the heel? But we did see the interaction between these people, and they clearly still don't like each other. So, yeah. Anyway, it was time for the women's tag team match where we had Kiana James and Julia take on Charlexa. In a pretty awkward match, I would say. It was kind of weird, because Charlotte and Kiana did moves. Then Julia came in, did a drop kick, and did her classic drop kick to the ropes, and then a shoulder tackle to the corner by Kiana, and then a beautiful missile drop kick. Then Charlotte hit her chops and did a big crossbody with a knee to the face by Julia, and I don't know what this is. Probably, I think, a forearm, and then a Sister Abigail DDT for the win. But Nia Jax takes them both out and throws them into the thing. So it was kind of a weird match, but I don't know. It was okay. But then it was announced that Cody Rhodes is going to come out and announce his thoughts. So he came out with the whoa. And before he got on the mic, the crowd was very mixed. It reminded me of a John Cena crowd, like when John Cena was at the height of his career, when he was getting like the boos and the cheers, that mixed reaction. And Cody was talking, and then he stopped, and they were like, boo, and they were, yeah, like some of the crowd was chanting Cody Rhodes, and the other was like booing him, and he was like, wow, that's weird, and then he goes on to say, I guess it was getting a little too episodic, and it was getting a little bit too predictable. Me coming down here every week as WWE champion, talking, saying, what do you want to talk about? And all that stuff like that. And he says, well, when he said Drew McIntyre, that got a big pop. Like, the entire crowd said, yeah! Like, they did not like Cody here. Or, I mean, they did. Some people liked him. I mean, they were still singing song stuff. But it's that Cody's definitely becoming the John Cena. Is finally hitting that John Cena point of his career right now. Where he's such a babyface, and he's such a good guy who always wins, that the crowd's finally getting tired of it. But to me, Cody, you will never get tired of seeing you win, because I will never get tired of seeing you win, because you're my GOAT, and I want to see my GOAT win every single time. But he did say, since he has to start all the way at the bottom, because Drew McIntyre won't put a clause in the contract where Cody has to start from the bottom, work his way up to the top to get a championship match. He will only has to go to a place that he only knows. And he says that he's going to become a 3-time Royal Rumble winner, and there's my pick for the Royal Rumble. Right here. Cody Rhodes is my pick for the Royal Rumble. Right here, after he says he's going to enter the Royal Rumble, become a 3-time Royal Rumble winner, just like Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, let's go. And then he moves on to Jacob Fatu. It says that I'm going to give him a biggest receipt ever. He also Cody said in this promo as well that London has a special place in his heart because he did the What Culture Pro Wrestling, which was a crazy throw in there, and a city that definitely deserves WrestleMania, which got a big pop, and they started cheering him after that. So, yeah, and then of course he said he was going to give that big receipt to Jacob Fatu. Which does play something into this later in tonight. And he dips out, and that's it. But Matt Cardona said that he came back for the WWE Championship, and he says he also came back from the WWE Championship. I think he also said that he came back for the WWE Championship. I could be wrong, but I think he said that as well. Yeah, he said that about 3 times, so good to know what you came back for. Yeah, you're not getting that championship. But it was time for Trick Williams versus Matt Cardona, and a pretty okay match. It wasn't the greatest match in the world, but it was a pretty solid match, a better match than, most people watching the shows could do. But Matt Cardona, Trick Williams are throwing their stuff at him. Matt Cardona hit a beautiful drop kick, and another, drop kick type thing, and an apron spot drop kick, which I don't feel like I've never seen before. And then Trick Williams was just boom, 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 ramming those elbows to Matt Cardona's face. But Matt Cardona replied with a nasty backdrop, whatever, suplex, hit the broski boot. Hit a I'm pretty sure this is a Russian leg sweep, could be wrong. Then a boot to the face after Trick Williams rolled off the ring from the broski boot. Then Trick Williams got in the ring, finally got an advantage, hit a big silicone, a big boot to the face. And when Trick Williams went for his signature, he got hit with Matt Cardona reversed it, but then Trick did a big pounce to Matt Cardona, sending him flying, hit a nasty trick shot for the 1-2-3, and Trick Williams advances to the Saturday night's main event match. But Kit Wilson came out with a big pop. By the way, did you guys see that 4-hour video on the WWE YouTube channel? That was pretty cool. Matt Cardona got attacked by Kit Wilson, and Kit Wilson's pop was so loud that it was going over the Whip Man himself. Hold on, bro. Okay, I'm back. Damian Priest was saying a bunch of nothing. Kit Wilson says that everyone is toxic, and that he is the best, and everyone's going, and he's going to win a championship. Hopefully he does. Honestly, have Kit Wilson dethrone Drew McIntyre. Why not? But he got attacked by Jacob Fatu, and a big mighty moonsault from Jacob. Jacob grabs the microphone and says that Cody Rhodes better get his booty out there. So Cody comes down with his London shirt. I don't know how Cody undressed so fast, but he came down. They started attacking each other. Future WWE champions came out. Started attacking each other. And the security guards tried to hold them back. And then it went to commercial break, so we have no clue what's happening. My guess is either maybe a Saturday Night's Man Event match or something like that. Maybe a match on SmackDown. I don't know. But the MFTs came out with Damian Priest. The MFTs took Damian Priest out a lot, tried to help him Solo to win. But Damian Priest hit a big clothesline, a big flatliner, and then Talatanga. Not right now. Damian Priest got out, got help, got pulled down from the rope by Talatanga. Which tried to help Solo, which didn't really work out because Damian Priest is the Weapon Man, and he got out into a nasty Razor's Edge. But of course Tamatanga got involved and distracted him, which let Solo hit a beautiful spinning solo and a splash for the 1-2-oo. But then the Wyatt Six came out and distracted Solo. Solo got hit with a South of Heaven for the 1, 2, 3, and Damian Priest won. And I don't have a picture of that because my VPN went out. So yeah, but Uncle Howdy did get the lamp back, but Tonga got it back after kicking him in the face. Drew McIntyre had a little face-to-face with Sami saying, "You wanted me to win, but you thought Cody was going to win?" Yeah, if you were a betting man, you'd have lost money. Which, I mean, I've beaten you 11 times, and you've lost all 11 times, which is kind of a sad record, Sammy. But it was time for Carmelo Hayes. Oh my God, you can bear. Why can you bear, bro? I saw him very clearly here. Oh my God, Carmelo Hayes took on Leon Slater in one of the matches of the year, I would say, because this match was cooking. Because we saw Carmelo Hayes hit a beautiful springboard clothesline. But then, from still selling the knee injury from last week, which Leon took advantage, hitting a clothesline or something. They went to the outside, Leon hit a beautiful crossbody. Melo hit a drop kick, beautiful kick from Leon. Then this crazy twisty leg drop, back of the leg thing. Then they went back and forth on the roll-ups for the 1-oo, 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 1-oo. You know what I'm saying? Then Leon did his classic jump over the LED ring post onto Carmelo Hayes. Went for the Swanton 450, but missed, letting Carmelo hit a first 48, which went for a 1-2-oo. Then they got both on top rope, letting Melo hit the twisting suplex cutter for the 1, 2, 3, and still your United States champion, Carmelo Hayes. So congratulations to Carmelo Hayes for the championship win, or title defense, whatever you'd like to call it. I don't know. But Carmelo Hayes, but it looks like Shinsuke Nakamura and Tamatanga are gonna be in a little feud, which I don't know how I feel about that. Well, this feud continues. This feud continues, and Nathan Frazier jumped as Johnny Gargano and whatever. Yeah. Anyway, it's time for Chelsea Green versus Jordan Grace. In a okay match, I guess. It was more of a squash match, but mostly Jordan Grace got the offense of the match. I mean, Chelsea Green got like a big stomp to the face of back of the head with Jordan Grace, but other than that, this twisty thing. Actually, this was the win? Maybe not. I don't know. Jordan Grace got most of the offense. She won in this weird position, and she won. And kind of promo saying that she wants Jade, and Jade hasn't done anything. Which, by the way, Jade is still Hasn't defended the title once. Uh, anyway, Chelsea Green hit Jade Cargill, letting Jordynne Grace hold the championship up. And I'm telling you right now, Jordynne Grace isn't winning this thing. Even though I'd rather have her as champion right now. But anyway, Trick Williams had cut a little promo and had a little face-to-face with Weapon Man. And you know what this means, right? You know what this means? Trick Williams is officially in the Weapaverse, and he will be facing Damian Priest for 6 months. And honestly, I am not ready for this. I feel so bad for you, Trick. You're going to be in this Weapaverse for 6 months feuding with Damian Priest. It's going to suck for you. Anyways, time for Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov, where Sami Zayn took on Ilya Dragunov in a crazy match. Ilya Dragunov is not a normal person. He needs to be studied because he just doesn't wrestle like a normal human being. He chopped Sami as hard as possible, doing all this stuff he could do. He did a beautiful super suplex. Sami delivered him with a back body drop, superplex from the top rope. Then Sami just stomped the face of Ilya onto the top rope and hit a nasty sit-out powerbomb. But Ilya responded with the Constantine special with a nasty missile drop kick to the head of Sami Zayn. But then when Ilya went for the H-bomb, he got hit with a big boot to the side of the face. Then when Sami was trying to go for his exploder, Ilya fought out, hit a beautiful enziguri, hit one clothesline, two clothesline, and when he went for the third, Sami tried to hit the Helluva kick, but he missed. Then they got on the outside. Ilya hit a torpedo Moscow. Sami went to the outside, hit a beautiful power bomb, missed the senton, he got knees to the back of the head. He got the exploder, big kick to the face, which if you look closely, that looks nasty. You cannot fake that. That's like foot to face. That's nasty. For the 1, 2, 3, Sami Zayn's the winner, and he is moving on to the Fatal 4-Way Undisputed WWE Championship, number 1 contendership, and I'm like 99% sure that Sami Zayn is winning this, because I have no idea who would else win this championship. This match, I could see Randy D winning, but I think Sami's gonna face Drew at Rumble. So yeah, and Sami gets attacked by Trick shot, and Trick stands tall at the end of the show, which is honestly surprising because Trick Williams, since he got to SmackDown, has gotten this big push, which I honestly appreciate because, you know, if Trick is getting pushed like this, imagine Obafemi. Obafemi's getting a WWE Championship title match first day and winning it. I don't think that's going to happen, but it seems like that's going to happen due to what this is. But Trick stands tall at the end of the show. So, yeah. Pretty solid episodes for Friday Night SmackDown, if you ask me. But I'm going to end the video here. Leave your opinions on the comments below. I'm sorry I wasn't as energized as I normally am, because I'm still recovering from my sickness. So, anyway, have a beautiful rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.